Hello, this is Borja, President and CEO of Waypoint. Let me start by hoping that all of you are doing well during this very difficult crisis. I wanted to give you an update on how we're doing in terms of services at Waypoint. Let me just start by saying that at Waypoint we are still on mission. And we are doing it a little bit differently and following absolutely every single recommendation from the CDC and following best practice and protocols so that we ensure that our staff and our clients are safe at all times. As you know, we serve some of the most vulnerable families in New Hampshire, and I have to say that at this time they're at greater risk than ever. And the way we deliver our services typically is home-based, so 75% of the services are provided in the home or in the community. So with these particular circumstances, we've had to be innovative and very creative to continue to meet the needs of our clients, but doing it in a way that it's safe and at the same time reach out to them to provide the support they need. So let me share with you how we're delivering some of the services in the community. For example, for our homebound seniors and adults with disabilities, our nurses and caregivers have been equipped with personal protective equipment so that they can do critical visits and nursing visits to these seniors. And for most of these seniors, I have to say that these visits once or twice a week are the only visits they receive during the week, so they become absolutely essential for their well-being and their ability to remain safe at home. For our homeless youth, we continue to have our youth resource center open, although on a limited amount of hours per day, so that the youth can get their basic needs met there. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's clothing, or sometimes it's just a quick contact with one of the case managers. And we also are providing outreach to the most vulnerable kids and youth in the community that are sleeping outside and are homeless. For many of our other clients, whether children with chronic health conditions or youth with some mental health issues or at risk of being placed out of the home, we are providing telehealth services and actually keeping in touch with them often more frequently than we were doing before. And for families in crisis where children really are at risk, that is what really worries us. And that's where we need your help. Historically, during crises like this, the rate of abuse and neglect increases. And we know that the most typical referral and call to DCYF comes from a teacher. And right now, kids are not in school. So we are relying to our community, to our neighbors, to report if they see or they have any suspicion or abuse and neglect, because it is all of our responsibility to make sure that children are safe in these times of unprecedented crisis. Well, we're in the middle of a global crisis, a crisis that many of us have never had or lived before. I want to send a message of hope, a message that agencies like Waypoint and many of the other agencies that provide services for families and for children are here to support you and are not giving up. And we're continuing to provide the services that are needed in the community, although a little bit differently through telehealth. But we are going to ride this crisis together, and we're going to get through it. So please stay well, stay safe, and thank you.